a lot going on back there. I don't know nothing about that. It's a lot going on back there. Sushi.
Responsibility is not.
Being a content creator is hard, not because it's impossible, but because of the discipline, consistency, and motivation required to be a content creator. And I have been on YouTube since 2015 on and off, but I have been on this channel for the last 3 years, and I still have not reached my goal of 1,000 subscribers. And it is very discouraging, especially when you film content, edit it, and upload it with the expectation that you're going to get a certain amount of views, and you don't get those views or even get subscribers from even uploading that video. And I know that, the last 3 years I haven't always been consistent on my channel, but even during the times that I have, I still didn't see any results that you expect when you post consistently. I have participated in Vlogmas, I believe, for 2 years, and I didn't get any subscribers, gain any subscribers, or even reach a certain amount of views uploading those videos. And it's very discouraging, and I know that everything happens when it's supposed to. I believe that if it's meant to be, then it's gonna be, and I believe that everything happens on God's timing, but that still doesn't give you any sort of peace that you want or need, knowing that, if you keep going and not give up, it's gonna happen for you. And I just feel like, I know that YouTube and social media in general, as a whole, has changed a lot, especially with a lot of people being more in tune with short form content. But even with that in mind, I still believe that you can grow a channel the authentic way by uploading only long form content. I've seen it the last 3 years. I believe it's been 4 years actually since I've been on YouTube. I've seen people literally start at 0 subscribers, and they uploaded one video, maybe even 2, and that video went viral, and they gained subscribers. They surpassed 1,000 subscribers within a few days. There's even people on here, talking about how they've reached 1,000 plus subscribers within a week. And, when I see things like that, it's very discouraging. It's motivating, but it's also discouraging because it's like, what are you doing that I'm not doing? And I've watched plenty of how-to videos, grow your channel, what to upload, what settings to use. And even when I've applied those same concepts, I still didn't gain any subscribers from that. And it's just hard wanting to stick it out, especially with knowing that there could be a possibility that maybe, YouTube is not for me, but I don't want to believe that, because I feel like I've been on YouTube for this long, and there's not nothing in me that says that this isn't it for you, And because of that, that small voice in my head telling me that this is what God has for you, I still keep going. I know that I'm not gonna grow overnight. I know that I might not even reach my goal within a year, obviously, within 30 days, but that still doesn't take away from the fact that this is hard. I feel like when you are building something from scratch, it's always going to be hard, especially when you expect to reach a certain result within a certain time frame and it doesn't happen. It becomes even more harder, because now you have to have that drive and that motivation to keep going that you once had when you initially started. And I know, you know, having motivation isn't always going to be something that you wake up and have. It's more about discipline and consistency. But even with that in mind, you still want to have something that's pushing you to keep going. And I just feel like, you know, for small content creators like myself and others, it's harder to show up and be consistent when you're not really seeing any results. But for people that already have an established platform, you know, that has surpassed 100K subs, 50K, however many subs that they, you know, wanted to get to, it's easier for them because they have the audience to do so. You know, they have the numbers to do so, the views, and they obviously are getting paid from uploading content. So it's a no-brainer that that's something that they should be doing. But for us, like myself, you know, not getting paid and just not really seeing growth, it's very hard to keep going, you know. And I just want to believe that maybe it's taking this long because when it does happen for me, it's going to be something that I least expect. You know how the saying goes, you may ask God for something and then he just bless you twice as much. I feel like maybe that could be the case. You know, God is just preparing me for the blessing. You know, not what I asked for, but for more than what I asked for. But I don't know. I just feel like I've just reached so many points on this journey of like, you know, I'm just ready to throw in the towel, that at this point it's just like now or never. And this isn't me giving up. This is just me expressing how, you know, hard it is to be on a journey such as this, you know. And it's not even just social media. It's a lot of other things as well, not just social media. You know, building a career, building a brand, you know, building a name for yourself, you know, building a business. You know, it's things like that as well that's hard to do, even harder now with social media having a huge, you know, impact on businesses being successful and etc. But I don't know, guys, it's just so hard trying to maintain a peace of mind and having the faith of knowing that you're going to get your break when it's been 3+ years and I haven't gotten the break yet, you know. And, you know, sometimes I just believe that maybe it's just not meant for me to vlog my life. You know, maybe it's not meant for me to do it now. Maybe I just need to focus on something else, you know, because I do have a faith channel as well. And I do have over 800 subscribers on that channel. Just within the last few days, I've reached over 800 subscribers, and I was at 700 and I want to say 40. And I just uploaded 2 short form videos, and I gained over 800 subscribers. And I just feel like maybe that's where God wants me to be, you know, because I think I've had my faith channel for a little over a year, and I gained more subscribers in the short amount of time over on that channel than I have over on my lifestyle channel. And I have no problem, you know, stepping away from something that isn't my purpose, but it's just a little confusing because I just still believe that God is telling me to keep going, you know, keep doing both, because I don't know. But this is where, you know, you just have to have faith and just trust the process, because sometimes you won't know until, I don't know. But I just wanted to just say that, because I just feel like, you know, it just needed to be said. And I feel like sometimes I don't really know how to express what I'm feeling, without, you know, it sounding maybe like I'm complaining or sounding like, you know, I'm a sad case. You know, I never want to get on here and sound like, you know, I'm depressed or I'm just going through things, because that's not what it is. It's just me being transparent and authentic with you guys. Because at the end of the day, that's my goal, to be transparent and authentic. But yeah, to be stored away, I kind of want to just use the space that I'm supposed to use, which is my closet, for all of my shoes and things. But as I mentioned to you guys in the previous vlog, well, probably not the vlog that you guys gonna see before this vlog, but I mean, probably not the vlog that you guys saw before this vlog, but the other vlog. I want to, once I like put all of my clothes that's in the closet in bins right now in the dressers that I'm gonna purchase for our actual room, then I'll have storage to put my shoes in my closet. So I don't know, but I also want to kind of get rid of some of my shoes, but I feel like there's not really any shoes that I would like to get rid of. Maybe about 1 or 2 pairs because it's too big. But besides that, I actually love all of my shoes. I got boots, you know, sandals. I got shoes for all the occasions, heels, like, come on, okay? But that era of my life is just buying a bunch of stuff with no means of using it daily or on a consistent basis is over, y'all. I want to be more intentional about the things that I purchase, because it really becomes overwhelming when you have so many things and in your mind you think you don't have enough. But I really do have a lot of stuff, and it's just overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it's overwhelming. And as I told you guys, I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys in another vlog, but I do want to change my style of dressing. I feel like I'm becoming more mature now. I'm getting older. Well, I'm getting younger. I'm getting younger. We're not getting older. We're getting younger. But I am getting more mature, and I'm kind of stepping out of that stage of wearing every outfit with tennis shoes or boots. I kind of want to step into my real woman, girly area where I wear heels and everything. Not with like every single outfit. I'm still going to wear tennis shoes. I'm a mom. Let's be realistic. I ain't going nowhere with no kids by myself with some heels on. That is for me and my husband. If we going on a like family date night, yeah, we can do heels. But if I'm going out, taking them out somewhere, baby, we wearing tennis shoes or some sandals or slides or something. Something comfortable. Not no heels though. But oh my goodness, guys, my nose. But yeah, guys, I'm want to change up my style of dressing. I want to be more, just wear like more casual. I'm a very casual, comfortable dresser, but I want my clothes to be more like just elevated a bit more. Like I don't want to wear like the Shein quality type style clothes anymore. I kind of want my clothes to be really, really high quality, so I can kind of put it together with multiple items instead of just wearing that one, you know, cheap little shirt with one thing, with one pair of pants that you got from Shein. Don't get me wrong, I still rock with Shein all day, okay? We still rocking with Shein, but I want to get rid of the things that I bought from Shein because I feel like I'm just not rocking with the quality anymore, and I honestly feel like it's just not me anymore. It's just not me. But anyway, y'all, I've been talking for about 7 minutes. It's time for me to do something with this laundry room. I really don't want to do nothing. Well, I second that. But yeah. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get this laundry room together because it looks a freaking mess. So, let's go. guys, so I'm going to try to fix this situation over here. It doesn't look that bad. I just need to kind of go in and tweak it, organize it a little bit more. But I'm gonna try to see if all these towels right here will fit in this bin right here, which is where all the towels are supposed to go. But we have so much that I couldn't fit everything in there. And I'm also gonna put my shoes. These were in my closet, but the boxes that they were in, I had to get rid of them, so I'm just gonna put them in this bin here, where all the rest of my shoes that can't go in my closet are, as well as those shoes right there. Like I said, y'all, your girl is all over the place, okay? I just got to get some organization system down so that I can properly organize everything and it won't look how it looks now. But these are like extra sheets and things and whatnot that I need to get, obviously, something to put it in. But yeah, guys, it's not that bad. I promise y'all, it's not that bad. But let's go ahead I had to put a pause on the laundry room because I gotta go to the grocery store to get a couple of things. But I wanted to let you guys know. I am gonna vlog though. But sorry for the weird angle. My tripod that I use is downstairs, and I'm not about to do all that. Go downstairs and do all that. But this is what my hair is looking like. I think I should put it in a ponytail, but no, I don't like that. But this is what I'm wearing, y'all. Got on this shirt. I got from Route 21. But I'm ready. I got everybody else ready. I'm also, y'all. Why I'm being so dramatic? I finally remembered that I need to return this sweet soy sauce that we bought that was expired. And I still had the receipt. It hasn't been 30 days. I don't know how long their return policy is, but I just bought it, I think last week or the week prior. I don't know, but I'm going to see if I can return it and see if they got another one. If they don't, I might just end up having to keep the sweet soy sauce, but it's expired. But I'm going to see if I can return it, and hopefully they still have some more in stock. But I am ready to go. I need to change my bag. I still have this book bag. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, okay. I still have this book bag that I've been carrying, but I want to change it. I just been lazy. I think I'm going to just end up putting on my crossbody, but I don't feel like doing all that right now. I'm just literally going up the street. So, yeah, let's go, y'all. Because my camera on 50-something%, and we need to keep as much battery life as we can. So, let's go, y'all. But, cute.